What's good, people? Today we're going to be talking about Kimberly. In this video, I want to help beginners get into the character. I know Kimberly can seem very intimidating with like the bombs and just how many moves she has, run, stop, cancels, and just very tricky things, but ultimately, Kimberly is quite simple on surface level. It's only when you start really getting into the tech that she can become very tech heavy and just input heavy and mind game heavy. But on a surface level, she's very fun to pick up, very easy to pick up. She has a few strong buttons that you can throw out there. So I want to just cover like a few things that I think beginners will find helpful. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. Liking will help with the algorithm. Subscribing will help me with the channel. And commenting will kind of help me gauge if you like this sort of content. So let's get into the video. All right, so I want to just firstly look at this costume. All right, we're gonna take off the hood because we need to see this costume in full glory. Like, what? Look at this costume. All right, so Kimberly is a very fast moving character that can really mix you up. Her mix-up potential is very, very good. She does struggle on kind of wake-up situations. So like if you knock her down, you can bully her because she does not have an EX reversal wake up. She has a level 1 wake up, but this is kind of not real because if you do a meaty attack like a light on meaty on wake up on your Oki, if I do level 1, you're gonna block it, so, or you can parry. So her level 1 is kind of viable, but it's also not viable if you're aware of the situation. The only viable wake up is level 3, so kind of on defense Kimberly can kind of be lacking at times, but I think she kind of makes up for it with her offense. So I want to talk about her top 5 moves in neutral. So her best button, without a doubt, is standing medium kick. This is her undisputed best button. Standing medium kick has decent range, special cancelable, drive rush cancelable as well. So kind of, it has everything. This move is very, very good. Second move I want to talk about is low forward. So low forward is actually +1 on block. So let's set the dummy to block. So you can see she's +1 on block. Very good move. It's just kind of a low poke. Sadly, you can't drive rush cancel from it or special cancel from it. Now, I would like Kimberly to be able to special cancel from this or at least drive rush from it. That might be asking for too much, but I think, you know, Kimberly's low threat isn't that deep. Like, she has good lows and stuff, but I think you can walk Kimberly back without any trouble, really. But it's still regardless a good move. Very, very good. Quick poke, and it's +1. And I think a lot of people still don't know that it's +1. So especially for beginner level, you're gonna be able to leverage this move quite a bit. It's, you know, it's fast poke, it's a low, and it's plus. So generally lows aren't really plus. So the fact that this is a low and it's plus is very nice. So that was that move. I want to talk about standing heavy kick. So this is +2 on block, and you can fish for trades or counter hits with this move. Again, it's just a very good move. Not much to say really. It's just a plus frame move that you can easily access. The only issue I would say is that the range isn't that great. You know, look at this. So it is a good move though, especially on Oki. Very nice move. So that's that move. I want to talk about standing light kick because I feel like standing light kick does not get enough love and attention because it's 5 frames. It has very good range. Like look at the range for a light attack. It's actually very good. So I think this move is very underrated. And also if you whiff punish, so like if for example Kimberly does, I don't know, if they whiff a button and it's on punish counter, well, you can do this, but you can also do the medium elbow, which is this, and that has good Oki, but you can do this. And no matter the range, you will always get this as a punish. So let's try and do this at max range. So that was kind of max range. So see, max range, and it's still a combo. So I would say standing light kick is very good and very underrated. So the final move I want to talk about is crouching heavy punch. Now, this move is excellent because it can be used defensively and offensively. So for defense, you would use this for anti-airing. It's a great anti-air button, and you can use the sprint to mix them up. See? See? So there's a lot of stuff you can do with this jump. You can mix them up. You can stay on the same side. You can do this and throw from anti-air, obviously. So I want to talk about not its use in neutral. It's in neutral, but it's also from system mechanics. So I want to talk about drive rush. So if you do drive rush on block, This move is really nice because it opens up strike throw pressure. Like, it's so good. So, okay. She's +2 here on drive rush. It's just sick. Like, immediate throw timing or mids. Like, there's so much stuff you can do from this. And then also, if you burn EX, she's going to be +1. So I think this move is really good for run stop pressure. So the reason why this move is good is because in burnout, she will be +2 as well. Now adding drive rush into that, she's +6. So I think this move is very good. Burning EX as well, she'll be +5. Normally she will be +1. So if she blocks this, she'll be +1. Same with drive rush, she'll be +2. Oh, let me do it normally. Yep, +2. If you burn EX, +5. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff where you can kind of alter the frames and really mess up the opponent's defensive options using this move. So yeah, standing heavy punch is very good. Now, I want to talk about just B&B combos real quick, just to get you started with combos. You can do this as like a whiff punish. This does not work as a combo. You would have to do something like this. And that's why a lot of Kimberly players just do this on block, like just randomly. It's because it's, I mean, this is kind of a mix-up on block. You can option select, but then I can do nothing and then catch you with like a drive rush button. So really it is a mix-up on block, this this kind of empty sprint move. Because, hold on, let me get her away from me. So this sprint kind of stance is kind of a stance, and you can do empty stance and she will do those two kind of run backflip kicks. So you can do sprint cancel, overhead, or you can do the slide. So she has a lot of fundamental moves from this stance. This stance is fundamental to Kimberly's game plan. And the fact that you have another option that is a mix-up on block is very good as well. I mean, you can interrupt it with an EX attack, so it's not free. But yeah, it's still very good to mix the opponent up. But we're going to talk about B&B combos. She also has free frame confirms. So there's a lot of moves, you know, you can confirm a lot easier with Kimberly than a lot of characters, I think, in my opinion anyway. She just has a lot you can do. And then like, I would do something like, okay, so from this, I would do... That's something that you can do as well. It's kind of cheap, like it's kind of flowchart, but a lot of players still don't know how to do with that move. You just jab. You literally just jab it. But a lot of players like try and do like DPs. Kimberly's sick, man. All right, so let's talk about real B&Bs. I just talked about light confirms, so you can confirm like light shoulder, and then this leaves her in range for a tick throw. So there's no like walk forward required. It's always going to be in tick throw range, unless you do like, now she's not going to be tick throw range. So like, yeah, if it's like a max range attack, like this for example, she's not going to be in tick throw range. But if you do it from like here, tick throw range. So her light confirms get her kind of elbow or Tatsu. And I like to use Tatsu if I want to build a bit of space. Usually people will back roll there. So like, for example, here, get a bit of space, throw a bomb down, you know, maneuver neutral, reset neutral. And this is very good for building space. And then this is good for continuing pressure, for kind of a strike throw mix up in this situation. Because if you do elbow, light elbow on block, it's kind of a strike throw mix up. Because she's left in range for a throw. Or people like sometimes like to mash there because they don't want to take whatever it is you're going to do next. So you can kind of confirm. And then that brings me on to her kind of main confirm, which is crouch, medium punch, target combo, and then whatever special you want to do. So slide is good to continue Oki and pressure. So that you can do that. You can do this. You can also do this as well, which is loopable. And in the corner, you can get elbow. But that's just something to keep in mind because this does more damage. So if you do that and then this in the corner, it does more damage than doing the kick from it. And also, I forgot to mention, you can do the same Oki as well. So it kind of loops. Yeah. So that's that combo. So again, I'll show you again. You can do pretty much everything other than like heavy elbow. That doesn't work. You can do light elbow into like super, medium elbow for Oki, or sprint stance for additional Oki. Slide. Now that only works from, I believe, yeah, from if you do like target combo and then you do a target combo drive rush, you can do that. But this doesn't work normally. So you would have to do like, I don't know. It only works in this situation. Just something to keep in mind if you want to go for like something like that. Yeah, you can't do it. But yeah, that's her kind of mid-target combo confirm, I would say. Now, one of the best moves that she has is low forward. You can combo from it because it's +5. So you can either do this, or you can still do this. Light kick. Both work because it's +5 on hit. This is 4 frames. This is 5 frames. So they will both combo. Just something to keep in mind. And actually, I would kind of opt for standing light kick because as you can see, like if you do that on block and one of them hits, you can still be in range. Whereas like jab is going to whiff here. See? Yeah, both jabs are going to whiff. And then if you do light kick, you know, you can kind of fish for, you know, for a light confirm. So yeah, I think opting for light kick is probably your best bet in this situation. So that's low forward. Now, standing heavy kick, you can get target combo. So overhead would be +4 on hit. So you can only get crouch jab because these two moves are 5 frames. So this is our only 4 frame button. So yeah, you can only get something like that in the corner. Keep in mind that you can do this and it's +8 on hit. And you would think you can get this, but you can't. It just whiffs. So yeah. Yeah, you can't do it. So or this. So you would have to do straight target combo or like standing medium kick. But I don't recommend that. I would say do target combo because it does more damage. So yeah, that is what you would do from overhead. We have standing heavy kick, which I showed before. You would just do target combo. I guess like on drive rush, you can do more stuff, but I would say do crouch heavy punch after drive rush because firstly, it does more damage than stand heavy punch, but also you can get the heavy elbow. Whereas now if you do target combo, you no longer have access to the heavy elbow, which is good for Oki and good for damage. So I think the highest damage potential definitely is crouching heavy punch because look. So that's something you can't do with target combo. So I would stick to crouching heavy punch. So yeah, those are just a few tips and tricks with Kimberly. I didn't want to go too much in detail because she can get real complicated and she has a lot of tech. She has a lot of flow charts. She has a lot of optimal combos that you can do, very flashy combos. Like one that I'll show you is like a side switch combo. Now a beginner I wouldn't really tell a beginner to do stuff like that. This is like Kimberly main stuff, you know? So like if you did it in a combo. Yeah. And that's a side switch as well. So if you slightly do, this is what I'm saying, she can get super complicated, and I don't want to make it too intimidating for, you know, beginners to pick her up. So, but those are just a few tips and tricks. Let me turn off. she was vibing. But yeah, those are a few tips and tricks about Kimberly. As I said, she can get very, very technical, and I don't want to overwhelm beginners picking up the character. I went over some strategies in neutral, best moves to use in neutral. I tend to do like top 5 moves in neutral with beginner guides, because it's like easy way to pick up Kimberly, just some simple B&Bs, and that's about it really. You know, when you understand combos and you understand how to use them in neutral, I think personally that's enough to pick up the character. Now, if you want to make the decision to take her a bit more seriously, I have some guides on, you know, O-key setup, how to use the bombs in neutral, how to use the bombs in O-key. Definitely more in-depth guides on my channel, but this was just something simple. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.